Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to do this wood round. I actually scored this off of Facebook along with another one that's a little bit smaller. There's Facebook groups called Buy Nothing and then whatever city you live in. And they give away stuff for free. So someone was giving this away and I thought I'll take them and do an acrylic pour over and maybe turn it into a clock. So first things first, you want to flip it over. I've already done this ahead off camera to save some time, but you want to tape it with some painter's tape and then cut around the edges because I don't want the bottom to be get any paint on it. So yeah, so cover it with the painter's tape, and then I don't know if this wood has been sealed. It doesn't look like it from the previous person. So I'm going to seal it with this amazing sealer. You just want to take that and just brush it along the, and you don't need too thick of a coat. You just need a thin coat to seal it so that when you put the paint on, it will adhere to it and not peel off over time. I plan on, after putting the acrylic pour over on it, I plan on putting a coat of resin. You can do probably a clear coat of spray paint, but I like to use resin because it makes it a little bit thicker and protects it a little bit more, especially since I'm going to be drilling a hole in the middle of the clock so that I can put the clockwork pieces. So it'll help protect it a little bit better. So again, you just nice thin coat, and I know this looks like it's thick, as you can see it, but once it dries, it'll dry clear, and you won't even be able to tell it's on there. You won't see the brush strokes that I've got from this. I'm just using a cheap dollar store brush. So now I just want to go ahead, make sure the edges are fully sealed as well. And then I'm going to go ahead and flip this over, and I'm going to do the outer rim. Alright, so that's good. Just want to clear this up a little bit. A little too much on the edges there. Alright, so we're going to let this dry, and then we'll come back and I'll do the pour over on this. We're back. I've mixed my paint off camera already, and what I'm going to do is just pour the white background, and I'm just going to get that coated. Don't want it too thick. If you guys want to see a video on how I mix my paints, let me know. I can make a separate video for that, but I did it off camera just to save time. And I just realized I do have a spatula that usually I could do this with, and it's a little bit quicker, but I haven't used my acrylic paints in quite some time since I've been doing a lot of coasters and things like that. So, yeah, I just kind of forgot about it, but I have a spatula that I use. And I can just use my finger also to kind of spread it out a little bit. Alright, so I've got that. I'm going to put just a little bit right here. It looks like it needs Just a little bit there. And again, this is why I have the tape under there, because you see how messy this gets. All the paint everywhere. So when you're done, you can just peel the tape right off and have a clean background. Alright, so I've got a couple different colors I'm going to use here already mixed. And I'll list all the colors down below. I don't remember off the top of my head the names of each one, but I will list it down below. So I'm going to start off with this teal blue. And actually I'm going to put it, that'll be alright. I am going to drizzle. You can do any design you like, but I'm going to drizzle across this way here. And then there. And then I'm going to do this blue, or excuse me, purple. I was undecided, but I think I'm going to do this yellow. Just brighten it up a little bit. I bought this yellow, and I'm not really sure how I feel about it, but we'll see. I at least want to use it up because I've got quite a bit of it. Alright, let's see. And I'm going to do one more round of each. Actually, I have this other blue. It's very similar to the teal I use, but this one's a metallic. I'm going to see if I can get a little bit what's left in there. This was one of my favorite colors, so you can see it's almost used up. Alright, and then I'm going to do a little bit more of this plain teal. Try to go a little bit slower with this. And then I'll do purple and yellow one more time. Alright, and then what I'm going to do is take my hair dryer. I just use this little, you can use any hair dryer, but I use this small one. You got to make sure you have this diffuser attachment. And I'm just going to blow it out. See how easy that was? Wow, and you know what? I really like that yellow, actually. I didn't think I was going to like it in here, but it's very pretty. So that's it for this step right here. Ooh, wow. There's some cells popping up right here. I'll have to bring you down for a close-up in a minute because it's on the end of the camera. It's hard to see. But man, this is so pretty. I think this is one of the best blowouts I've done on canvas or anything. And you know what I forgot to do? Usually I do it when I first pour the paints, but I totally forgot. So we're going to torch any bubbles just really quick. And then what I'm also going to do is, I don't have it lifted up right now. I could have done that before, but I'm going to go ahead and do it now so that all the paint that dripped off the sides doesn't get stuck to it. Oh, that looks so pretty. Can't believe how good that came out. Hopefully, you know what? I actually just realized I think I have a little bit too much paint right here, so I'm just going to blow with my mouth. Kind of spread it out a little bit. Just trying to get some of that white off. If you have too much paint, it might not dry. It'll take a while to dry. So I just wanted to get a little bit off right there. I noticed that it was a little too much. All right, I think that looks good. So we're gonna leave that. I'm gonna bring you in for a close-up real quick. Wow, what do you guys think of that? I think that looks awesome. That's gonna make a really nice clock once I'm all finished with it. So I'm gonna kind of bring it down a little bit. Oh, and right over here, look at all those cells. That is so pretty right there. I love that. All right, there we go. So we're gonna let this dry. And then the next step will be to put a coat of resin on it. Then we'll drill a hole and put the clockworks in it. So we're gonna go ahead and let this dry, and we'll be back when it's done. All right, guys, so we are here going to drill the hole for this guy. I've already started. I'm just going to use this piece to make it a little bit bigger. You're gonna want to go a little bit bigger each time until you get the size you need. So I'm gonna start with this, and then I'm gonna move on to this bigger one. Just gonna go through the other side here and get these other pieces. There we go. So perfect, it fits like a glove. So now what I'm gonna do, now that we've drilled our hole, is take this tape off that I had from when I first did the pour in the beginning of the video. And what we're gonna do is, we've got these drops of resin that have dried up and kind of cured on there. So what we want to do, all right, so you can either use a hairdryer or a heat gun, and I'm just going to use my hairdryer for right now, and you just want to heat these up a little bit. And then we're going to use an X-Acto knife or like a razor blade or something, and we're going to go around and get them off. now we have a nice looking base for our clock. We're going to go ahead and assemble. Alright guys, third time's a charm for this. I've been trying to videotape putting this together and I've been having nothing but problems because I've been doing it all wrong. So I had to read the instructions. I got it right now and we're all good. So I'm going to show you the right way to put this together. But first I wanted to show you is that the length from here to here is 3/4 of an inch. And my piece of wood was more than 3/4. So I had to have, my mom's boyfriend has a router, so he cut out the shape for me, the depth that I needed it to be in order to fit in there properly. I think it goes this way. Yeah, so it fits in there nicely now because before the threads were not rising above where they needed to be. So let's do this now that I know how to do it the right way. So we're going to put our rubber piece down. And then this is the hardware that hangs, helps so you can hang it. We're going to put that right over where the hole is. You can see there's a hole right there. So that's going to go in the hole. This is going to go, you have to lift it up just a little bit. That's going to go in like so. Do I have that the right way? Let me double check. Yeah, so in like that, and then I'm gonna take this screw and make sure that it's screwed on. Oh, let me try that one more time. I don't know if I have enough thread because I just realized that now that I have this in here, I didn't realize that this went in there before. So let's try, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take out this rubber piece. I don't think we need that. I don't think that that's a crucial piece. So let's try without. Yep, that works much better. That rubber piece was taking up space. So technically it is supposed to go in there, but I don't think it's a big deal that it's not. So now we have that screwed tight. And then we're gonna take our 3 pieces here, our second hand and minute hand and all that, and we're going to take the biggest one out of the 3 and use your fingertips to push into place. You're gonna kind of feel it, you won't hear it, but you kind of feel it snap. Take the next size and push it down and you'll feel it go into place. And then you're gonna take your 3rd piece, which has a little hole in there that fits right into the hole here. And this one you're going to want to push a little bit with your finger and you'll feel it kind of snap into place. And there you have it. Let me bring you back just a little bit so you can see a little better. I'll bring you up. So what I'm going to do with this also, you can leave it blank just the way it is. But I think what I'm going to do is use my Cricut and maybe do purple and put like, you know, 1, 6, 3, and 9 or something like that. So I'll take a picture of it once it's done and then I'll add that to the end of this video. So as of now, this is it. I'm going to leave it just like that and then I'll show you a picture when it's done. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Maybe one of these days I'll get this clock thing right and not have to film 3, 4, or 5 times to get it right. So, we'll see. I'll do another one. I have one more wood round that I got that's a little bit smaller than this. So, I may try doing another clock with this. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. I'll see you in the next one.